Surprise, we're here.
Hello.
It's no surprise, but we are here. My TV's not working again as usual. That's one of those days.
Douglas was first.
It's true.
How you doing, everyone?
My TV is being a jerk. Oh, there we go. It'll come on eventually, I guess. So I can't read the chat at the moment unless I turn my head away from the camera, and I'm trying not to do that. So how's everybody doing?
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Busier than busy, though. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I'm still making up for the last 2 weeks. I'm still trying to recover from it too.
There's Batman Mike.
Batman.
Pam and the Storage Brats are there.
Oh yeah, get all the good people.
Lori Hayes, hello, Storage Brat Grammy.
Grammy, I miss you, Grammy.
Blingy Deb. Randa, John Beck. Got a whole slew of them here tonight.
I still can't get this cotton picking TV to work.
You'll get it.
Oh, it's for some reason this Roku seems to take forever to log in, and it's only during a live stream. If I go back and click on like the last live stream that I did, it'll fire right. But It won't during the live. And it does it on yours, and it does it on Mickey's and everybody else's lives that I try to watch, and it just does it on during the lives. It's really screwy. But that's the way it goes.
Grammy misses you too, Troy.
Yeah. She's a good lady. I like her.
Hi, Ann.
I still want to punish her and bring her up north in the wintertime.
Yeah. I don't know if the Brats would survive up there in the winter.
She thought it was cold when we were down there.
That's just a tease. That's all that is.
That was like nice and cool and easy weather to live in.
Yeah, really. Even during the summer, I know it gets warm, but it can't be that bad. I lived in Orlando, Florida. That was bad.
Yeah, I know. See, and then like my teacher, my brother out in lives out in Arizona. He's bugging me pretty bad about coming out there, which I do really want to get out there and visit them. I got to see them in December when they came up to Palm Springs.
Right.
But I haven't seen much of them other than that over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And, and I miss them, and it's kind of fun because Tim started getting back into the Pokemon trading card game, which is how we met. And
you're getting back into it.
Oh, pretty big, actually.
Lane.
It was interesting. I stopped in Akron, when we went over for dinner there. And I stopped at that store, the guy that I watch on Tricky Jim.
Yeah. In
the hopes that he would be there. Well, brain fart as usual. Forgot that he would probably be out in Salt Lake City, Utah, because they were holding the first North American regional that's happened since COVID.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, of course he's out there. Duh. Gee, why wouldn't he be here? God, I'm so brain dead.
Are you going to regionals?
No, that was last weekend.
You going to another one?
Am I going to go to one?
Yeah.
I'd like to.
No, actually.
The issue that I run into right now is obviously I'd like Danielle and I to go together. And that would be perfect because, neither one of us has played in a competitive event in at least 5 years.
Right. Hello, Cheryl, Robert.
The problem is who's going to watch the dog? And I had that discussion with my son, and I tried to say, hey, can you come over and watch the dog if we're gone for a few days? And he said, well, I can come over and let him out and stuff like that and feed him, but he'd be alone most of the time. And I said, well, take him to your house. And, Scooby being almost 14, and he don't have the control like he used to and whatever, and he don't want him peeing all over his house, which I understand. So I'm not really sure what I'd do. Would I like to go to a regional? Yes, I'd love to go to one. Yeah, Mr. Doug just about got blown all the way up to Tennessee last night. They had some pretty nasty stuff down there.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're glad you're okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Mickey, are you ready to come back in?
Ivy, you was in Florida.
So just so you guys know, Mickey is here, but he got a phone call that he had to take. So he's in the back room right now. He's ready. Okay. All right, buddy. I got you. There he comes. There he is. There's our brother. Whoops.
And our sponsor, Bang Energy Drink.
Not sponsor, Bang. Not sponsor, Bang. I'm still trying to get everything sorted out where I'm going to put everything. It's hard to look back over here and have the camera over there. Maybe I should do this. Let me try this.
What's up, Fat Brat?
Let me try this.
Did you pass?
Just me, man.
Let's try that. That's probably true. Half of them live in Florida. Yeah. There. Now you can I can at least look at the chat till my TV comes on.
Batman Mike's putting his Pokemon cards in sleeves.
Oh, speaking of that, check this out. Whoa! Don't knock the camera over, dummy. So since I got back, we've shot like 4 or 5 videos about Pokemon,
Nice.
and because we've been going nuts. Of course, I need to get the videos edited, and I've actually got her in editing a video right now, which is amazing. So we should have a video out either tonight or tomorrow. But here's a couple that we pulled. Oh, this is not gonna work. I need light.
No.
I gave my dad a strawberry.
Hi.
Not that you care about these trolls, but these
Ooh.
are right up the road from the house.
Nice.
Oh no, no, can't do those.
Yeah, I know.
Here's one of the cool cards we pulled. This is a gold Ultra Ball.
Uh-huh.
He functions just as he did
That's probably a $40 card.
before. So it's just that mom road.
Pulled a rainbow today. Rainbow Cynthia's Ambition, which isn't great, but it's still a rainbow. But this,
Jamie said, "Hey, princess."
I'm gonna full screen. Take a look at this.
Ooh.
Charizard.
That is a Rainbow Charizard V-Star. That, I believe, is the hardest card to pull from the set. Last I heard, this is between $300 and $350.
Is that the one Mikey got?
Yeah, he messaged me all giddy about getting that card, and he's right. It's a great card.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled that I pulled it. I didn't. The only ultra rare or hyper rare that I haven't pulled out of that set that's worth a lot of money is the alternative RC V-Star. I haven't pulled that yet.
Just wet, Douglas.
There we go. My TV's working.
All right.
Yay. Now I can turn back around where I belong. Cool. Now I'm happy. There we go. Now I can read the chat. Yeah. You pulled that 2 nightmares? Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm going to get mine online right away and get it sold because I don't need it. I'd rather get the money for it.
I pulled the card once.
Yeah, which one?
An energy card.
Yeah. I still haven't figured this one out, guys. Now, remember, I've been doing this for about 22 years. We've been doing Pokemon. And, of course, with a few years off recently, but whatever. But take a look at this. I have never seen one of these. Oops, son of a...
Did you pull that out of a pack or did you buy that?
I'll explain. So that's the front. That's the back. So it is a real card.
You can play that any set, any deck. Any
That's like the Joker card.
Yep. Yep. Y'all see Nicole being mean in the chat down there telling everybody to smash their thumb? That's not nice.
Yeah, I left the hammer over there.
Not very nice of her.
No, she's mean, but that's okay. I honestly don't know what that blank card is worth. I found a couple on eBay and no sold comps. One guy's got his listed for $350. I don't know. But here's how I got it. When I got home, there's a battle box or some damn thing it's called. I can't remember. But you get a bunch of like pre-release stuff inside. And inside of each pre-release box, if you remember those ones I opened from Fusion Strikes that Gamer Sanctum donated to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so inside there you get a couple of packs, and then you get this 40 card, what I call a deck enhancer. It was in the deck enhancing pack, sealed in the plastic. And it'll be in our video when we opened it. And I was just baffled. I'm like, what is going on here?
Did you check PCG to see if they had one?
I did not. Oh, Tim got a phone call.
Hey, whoever's on the phone with Tim.
Why you got to put my name in with Trojans? What do you... So I don't even know which one to call myself because I actually went to 4 different colleges and graduated from 3 of them.
Wow.
I don't know what does that make me besides confused.
All right.
I know, Robert. I'm just grinding your gears.
Don't nobody care nothing about roll tides.
Like I told you before, the only roll-on I remember was that band roll-on commercial from the early 80s.
Right? Or the Tide Pods rolling.
Yeah, I know. I don't eat Tide Pods, so I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I don't eat them either.
This doesn't
to
sound
the millennials.
right. There's Cake Lady. What's up, Cake Lady?
Cake Lady.
So, hey, when Tim gets off the phone, remind me we've got an announcement to make. We did make it briefly at Robbie's, I believe, when we run the live, but I'd like to make it here too. And then we can do it next week. Remind him to do it Sunday, and then the next week and everything like that. You know what I'm talking about. But I think we need to start pimping this pretty good because it's going to draw a lot of interest and hopefully make a lot of money for Robbie. So
Yeah, it should.
yeah. But just in case anybody missed it on his live, we can do it here. We can do it next week, and we can do it all the time until the time comes when he's ready to do it. But while I have them here, I'd like to do them now before I send them to him, and then we don't have them to show. You know what I mean?
So did that come out, the Air Astral Radiant set or Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery?
That's out of the Brilliant Stars. I can't remember what that thing was called. Let me see if I can figure it out what it is. It'll take me a second. Let's see here.
Well, TCG don't know anything about it.
Okay, so here you'll be able to see. Maybe it's called the Stadium Build and Battle Box, Brilliant Stars. They look something like that. Hopefully, you can see. And inside, basically, what you get is you get a big stack of sealed energies that are from the set, and 2 of these. And that's the thing that you'd get if you played in the pre-release tournament. And inside there is a couple of packs. And again, what I call a 40-card deck enhancer. Because back in the day, when you played in the pre-release, you got 6 packs of cards and whatever energies you wanted. But you had to build your deck out of those 6 packs. And if you didn't get guys that went together, you were kind of SOL.
Right.
So now they give you this 40-card enhancement thing where it's got some extra trainers and supporters, some extra Pokemon lines that you can build around. And that card was the 41st card in one of those things. It's just screwy. I just can't believe, you know. I mean, I have a. You've seen a few cards before. Are you familiar with Aerodactyl? That Pokemon, okay. And then you go back to the Fossil set, and you go back to the first edition Fossil. Well, I have an Aerodactyl where it has the shiny layer, the black print layer, and no Pokemon on it at all, just blank otherwise. Those are actually more common than this because I've seen a few of those. I've never seen this before. It absolutely blows me away.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I got to get some of this stuff listed. I keep buying stuff. I'm not selling anything because I'm kind of weird like that. Of course, I could hang on to it, I suppose, and see if anybody wants to trade for it tomorrow night.
Or you can hang on to it and post it on TCG for auction.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to see what I'm going to do. I don't know. Problem is, I sit on this stuff too long. You never know what's going to happen. I don't currently own any nightmares. I've had hundreds of them in my hands before. I think I had a complete set at one time of the first set that came out, but I don't ever consider them to be greenbacks. They're called Top Sun. That's what I call them.
I thought greenbacks was stamps that Piggly Wiggly gave.
Yeah, or money.
Yeah.
Could be that too. Let's see, I have the money like that one I got hanging over there that came out of the storage unit where it's only got the front printed. Wow. You got somebody buying a lot of stuff. Holy cow. 19 items. I ain't listed nothing in almost 4 months. And I'm still selling stuff. I had a guy message me yesterday. I had something listed for $15. He asked me if I'd take $12.50. I said, sure. He paid for it immediately. I went right downstairs, boxed it up, and had it at the post office within an hour.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that's the way I like to do my eBay. Yeah. But if any of you that are planning on being on the live tomorrow night for my trading night, and you have cards, there is one card I didn't put on my list that I need to get on my list. That's RCSV. I have not been able to pull a single one. Must have it. If you want to see the list, there's the list for tomorrow night.
You should full screen yourself, Conky, so they can see the list.
Well, I figured, yeah, I can do that. Let me do that quick.
And that way everybody can get anything they got ready.
Right. But that's what I figured. If I put it on here now, they can go back and rewatch and see the list again. But that's the stuff that I'm going to be looking for. Hopefully you can see that all right. Oh, yeah, that comes up pretty good. My TV's a little delayed, so it's hard for me to see.
Yeah.
But that's stuff I'm looking for. And I'll have a list out every time looking for every stuffs, as you call it.
Every stuff.
Yeah. I got all my props over here. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do them. See, I got most stuff.
Nice.
I got it all over here. Oh, that reminds me. I got some things for you, too. You want to see what? Yeah, do you want to see what they are?
Sure.
I got to send them to you yet, but I got you a couple of things. I found these on the way home. You guys will love these. These are great. We got to make sure he does these live.
Ass kicking jelly beans, huh?
Uh-huh.
Are they warm?
I don't know. I haven't opened it yet. That's for you to have. I'm going to send them to you.
Miss Helen, I ain't worried about that, girl. What does that one say? Chocolate bar from hell. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Beyond hot.
Yeah. Not intended for children.
Hey, Miss Pam.
Hey, Pam. How are you? I got to wave over here. Sorry. I'm still trying to get used to the camera being away from the computer. But I saw those, and Batman Mike and I were looking at them. I said, I got to get a couple of these things for Mickey for sure, man. Because you're my brother, and I know you like the spice. So I had to buy things for you. Hello, Miss Lisa.
Miss Lisa.
Good to see you here. Now you can see. Oh, almost forgot to show you this, yo. So on the way home, I was fortunate enough to get to stop in Dayton, Ohio, and I got to meet up with Adventures with the Hudsons for a brief moment. And this Miss Beth makes these.
Nice.
Yeah, she actually makes these out of these little lamps, and she gave me a Pokemon one, and I thought that was really sweet. So I'm going to make sure I have a spot for that right here on my desk, right next to where I do live. So a big thank you to the Hudsons for that and everything else too. I mean, they took time out of their busy schedule to have dinner with me, and I thought that was really cool.
Okay.
Very nice of them. I got to tell you, though, I am eternally grateful for everything that happened over the 2-week period. I mean, for the most part, I mean, the weather sucked, driving at least. The driving part was hard with the weather. Other than that, it wasn't too bad. But spending time with Mickey and his family was absolutely incredible. Of course, Christy and Tim, I've gotten to spend time with them before, and I always look forward to it every time I get to. Robbie's was incredible. I just wish we would have had longer time to do more because it ran out so fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It sure does, man.
And we didn't even get in prison.
Oh, that's because they didn't catch us, man.
Well, Tim slowed him down, so
Oh, that was it. He was being the blocker.
yeah.
That's great. I love it.
Him and the rest of the people from Ohio that were on.
You got 3 lanes. Oh my God, move!
Oh my God, they're all from Ohio.
Oh, I got to see so many things that I never would have got to see if I wouldn't have went on that trip. And of course, as like you guys all know, it's no secret that KT and I are looking for a property to buy somewhere in the South. And one of the things that Mickey was able to find seemed like it would be something that would have been right up our alley. And by the time we actually got an opportunity to go, okay, let's go see the property, it already sold. And we never got another chance.
It's all right, I'll find something, man.
Oh, I know you will. I ain't worried about that. It's just the point is this is something, purchasing property like that is a pretty big deal, as those of you that own property know. And it's very serious and a lot of money to spend and all that kind of thing. And to just flat out not even get an opportunity to do that over almost a 2-week period, I mean, it was difficult.
Which means you was having fun.
Well, yeah, we were having a great time,
It also means it wasn't meant to be.
Well, there's that too.
If it was meant to be, it would happen.
Well, that's right. We'll find a spot somewhere. I just don't know when and how and where. I'm already trying to put together another trip. Again, I'm running into the same issue with somebody making sure that my dog is taken care of properly. My son and his girl still have to work every day, so for them it's difficult. My mother is, almost 90 years old. I really don't need her chasing around my dog. And she has her own dog. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But I definitely need to take Danielle with me this time. I'm also intending on going to an auction this weekend. It's not a storage auction. It's not even a trinket live auction. It's farm equipment for the most part, which normally I look at those and go, I don't want to go there. But they got something that I'm interested in. And I'm going to go there with every intention to buy it. See what happens.
Sounds fun.
It should be. Problem is, I hate wasting a whole day of being out there watching them sell farm equipment for 3 or 4 hours and waiting for my one thing that I want.
Probably should bring the dog there.
Yeah, wow. We've talked about that, and you've got to understand that my dog is absolutely terrible in the car. He has been since we've had him. He's terrible to ride in the car. You remember what happened on the way back from the surprise birthday visit. That was not good. Hotels, it's doable with him because he's usually pretty good about things. They do charge more for pets, whatever. I don't really care. It's just having him in the car for 20 hours is one way is going to be tough.
Yep.
Don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Yeah, I know what he said, and I understand that.
That must be one heck of a golf cart, Eric.
Whew, 15K.
That thing must drive itself and come equipped with brand new clubs for both sides.
Yeah. That ain't what you use a golf cart for. You don't use it for golf. You gotta get that Rodney Dangerfield version with the beer tapper and the stereo and the and the hydraulic launcher.
I would love to have a golf cart here that was jacked up.
Oh yeah. Well, yours would probably have to be jacked up to get through there, man.
What are you talking about? My little mud holes?
I mean, I didn't have any trouble with it, but
I keep those for real, for a reason.
Yeah, so the mailman don't tear up your driveway.
No, it's so the teenagers and young adults that come visit Dakota don't tear up my driveway.
Right, I got you. That makes sense. I mean, that's logic,
If they try to haul butt down my driveway, they'll bounce off their own top.
Yeah, top, bottom, sides, probably go stick a head through a side window. Yeah.
There you go.
But that's logic. That's logic. Ironically, you say it that way. The road out by our airport that goes back to the beach and the boat landing and stuff like that, they do that for the exact same reason. So people ain't drag racing back there. Logic.
Yep.
I get it.
Makes great sense.
But I mean, your truck, no issue. My truck, no issue.
Well, my truck has absolutely no issue.
Right. When you drove mine through yours, so you know what that does. The trailer was a little different story.
The trailer was fine. It didn't even dig up any roots.
That was disappointment. I was looking forward to seeing that.
Right? I was looking forward to planting a row of corn right there.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, see, Eric's Kia made it in no issue. Speaking of trouble, here he comes. What's this? That's very far north. Is there... Robert, is that just land? Looks like it is. Taxes are nice. That's pretty far north, though. Well, since it's already gone, we could probably talk about it. So what Mickey's buddy found it. It was it just over an acre, like an acre and a quarter or something like that?
Acre and a half.
Acre and a half, okay. And it had a building on it, a brick building. And the brick building had one side was probably offices and things, but had an upstairs, easily renovatable. Oh, looks like, what do you do? What the heck is that doing in there? Hold on a second. I got stuff coming up on my computer and causing me trouble. There we go. Anyway, it was, so there was there. It had a renovatable side that you could make easily into living quarters. Bathrooms were there. Plumbing was all there. Everything like that. The other side had 2 truck bays, big enough for garbage trucks to go in. And it was $50,000. And I thought that was a heck of a deal, because even if we had to stick another $50,000 into completely renovating the building, at $100,000 for just over an acre, 2 bays, all your stuff can go in there. We could do exactly what we wanted to do. Yeah, that's fine. It's no problem. We kind of figured that. It's all good. He's still in the back room, so we're safe. But I thought that was a screaming deal. The one Robert just showed me looks like a pretty good deal. It's a lot bigger property, no building. And it's in Greenville County. So that's pretty far north.
Yeah, that's like 4 hours up.
Right. Which is closer than the 18 I got to drive now.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like if I were to say to you, hey buddy, can you help me out and go over to my place and do something or get something? That's an 8-hour round trip for you. That's not what I'm going to ask you to do.
There's you one right there for 8.4 acres. Just probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes from my house.
You just sent it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all right though. Okay, let's see what he's got here. Smokes. I think we drove through there on the way out, didn't we?
If y'all went up 21, yeah.
Yeah, we did. That's a long, narrow property, looks like.
Well, it's 8 acres. 8.4 acres would probably be about the same size as mine.
Yeah, it looks longer and narrower, but the same principle, yeah. Which, I don't really care either way about all that. As long as there's a frontage road or an access road, yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
They have to by law give you access.
Right. Somebody one way or the other does. Yeah, it's on Community Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's long and narrow, but look at all the trees in the back there. Yeah, that would be all right. And it's wider than the other ones, with the exception of that odd duck one over there with the whatever that thing is in it. No, that's not bad. How much is it?
35.
Really?
Yep.
We got to get them back on here. They're ready to come back. Looks like he's still on the phone. Jim, you'll have to let us know when you're ready to come back on or wave at me or something, but that's cool. Because, obviously I'd like to see it first.
Right.
But that's a pretty good price. I have no desire to till any land or whatever. I suppose if I found somebody that wanted to till a little bit of it, I could rent out the back half of it or something.
Well, it says it can also be sold with additional acreage.
Yeah, I wonder whether which way it would be.
Probably one of them other lots that is lotted off.
Yeah, I would be interested to see which one, because the one to the left, or if you will.
The funny looking one?
Yeah, the odd shaped one.
Yeah.
I would much rather have that than the one to the right, if you will.
Well, if they're all about the same price, just buy them all.
I ain't got that kind of money.
No. What I'm saying is, if they're the two to the right are half as big as the one.
Oh, so you're
relatively comparable in price.
I see what you're saying. So if I could get the two to the right for the same price as the one on the left.
Yeah, then you would have a good wide spot.
That's true.
You have a lot of trees, which if the forest is, decent, then the logging of it would probably pay for the property.
Theoretically, yeah.
So.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, depending on what would be on there, obviously if it's just pine, you don't get as much. But if there's walnut, cherry, and things.
No. Here, pine is king here.
Really?
Yes.
More than cherry and walnut?
Yes. We don't have walnut.
Really?
No, there's no walnut here.
Holy cow!
Cherry trees here are junk wood. They're garbage.
What?
Yeah. Everybody plants pines.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope. Planted pines everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Rows and rows and rows of pine trees all over the place.
Well, okay, I'm going to say this, is pine trees make the 2x4s, the plywood, stuff like that. I get that.
The fence posts, the telephone poles.
Yep, every stuff. Right.
Yep.
I got it. At the same token, things like oak are used for flooring. Maples, the other hardwoods are used for flooring and things like that. Furniture. Cherry. You've seen the cabinet that I put upstairs, the memorial cabinet I put together, right?
Yep.
The pictures of that's all cherry wood.
Right.
It's a high premium here.
Yeah, but see, all we have here is these little cherry trees that get about this big around, and that's it.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different then.
They're just wild cherry trees that don't even grow real cherries.
Right. Okay. Okay. I got you. All right.
And walnut trees we don't have.
Yeah.
Oak trees we have, but oak forests, hardwoods, and things like that is nowhere near as plentiful as pine forest.
There he is.
There I am.
Sorry, I'm a little slow.
That's all right. I was tapping on my screen. Hello.
Well, I seen Christy must have put in the chat there. That's why I knew you were ready.
Yeah.
Because I can't look at the computer screen.
Right. They make paper right down there in Savannah.
Right. Right. Yeah, I get it. And pine grows a hell of a lot faster than most of the other stuff too.
Right. I think in Colleton County, and it might be statewide, if there's a live oak that's got a limb, if it's bigger than 6 inches, you can't even cut it without permission.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So like even to cut a limb off a live oak tree, if it's bigger than 6 inches, you got to get permission.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Wow.
Thanks, Tracy Cakes.
Yeah, that really baffles me. I ain't kidding you. If you got, and I understand if you don't have walnut, but if you got like a 50 to 70 foot walnut tree or one of these great big ones here, you can get $20,000 for the tree.
Right, and you can do the same thing with cedar.
Right.
Like that big cedar tree that's out back by my shed.
Yeah.
Like that tree, I could probably sell that tree $20,000.
Wow.
Yeah, cedar's still up there pretty good. Cherry around here, cherry sells pretty good.
No, but down there they grow differently, and they're not the cherries that we think of. So
I played cards with this guy that had 22 acres of black walnut trees. And he would go, one of these days, and he'd smack his lips together. One of these days. And he always told us this story about this box of pennies. He went to the bank in 1980 to get a box of pennies for his wife. And he bought this box of pennies and he got them home and they were 1979 pennies. A whole box of them. He said, she was so mad at me, but snapped his lips together. He says, I still have my black walnut.
Cheryl, the cottonwoods do grow great up here. The problem is you get that when those things go off. Let me put it this way: we had a whole grove of them across the street from the bakery that I used to work at, and all of our air handlers had filters on the outside to filter the air before it came into the building. And we would have to go out there twice a day and change the outer filter because of the cottonwoods. And the wood's garbage. You can't burn it even hardly.
Right.
It's terrible stuff. But yeah, the pine trees up here, for example, like red pines, they're literally considered junk wood.
Yeah, we got loblolly and longleaf.
That's different, yeah.
Longleaf grows really slow, but that's what they use for like landscaping.
Right.
Loblolly grows fast, and they use it to make boards and telephone poles and
paper. Yeah.
Paper.
Yeah. I'd have to go down and look at it and get somebody in there to give me an estimate of what they'd be worth too. Because I mean, did you send that to Tim? That
no. I can.
You should.
I can just put it in the group.
That's fine. Because I'm thinking at that price, I look at it this way: is if you go down there and you spend what they want for that property, or even two of them, or whatever, and they can log that to pay for it, then you take that money and put the buildings up.
Right.
And then you're good to go.
Well, see, the original 8.4 acres doesn't look like it has much trees.
Just in the very back.
Yeah, and that's not much.
No. I mean, it's still something. Let's say you get 10 to 20 out of those, but
No, there's not that much there.
really? I guess
Yeah.
I have to look at it closer.
Yeah, there's not that much there. Now, the trees that are on the third one to the right
Okay.
and the fourth one to the right, that's a lot of trees.
I'll go look at it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What about the one down here? This would be better yet.
That big one?
Yeah,
Can't see it. Probably not for sale.
or it is. They just won't. It's not listed right there.
Well, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that one's got all kind of trees on it.
So what's the star mean on that one?
That's the one there.
That's 35.
Yeah.
It's 8.4 acres.
How
Yeah.
do you figure that? 8.4. Where does that say that?
Right there.
Yeah. If you could pick up the one to the star and then the two to the right for the price of two, get them trees on the third one, then you could probably pull that off. I would agree with that. If you're selling fine, like you say, I believe you. Amazing. I know that voice.
What?
I know that voice.
You want a peanut butter and jelly?
I'll take a peanut butter jelly.
As long as you're using grape, I'll take two.
Homemade strawberry.
Oh, count me out. Nope.
Come
I'll
on.
take
In
I'll
here,
take one.
I'll make you a sandwich.
That one piece of land is 8.4 acres.
Yep,
The long,
For 30.
skinny one.
for 30. But
35.
it says you can add more.
I see
More
that.
acres available, yeah.
I see it.
I might have to call that agent tomorrow and see what kind of.
There's a 40-acre tract for 220.
It's probably a little more land and a little more price than I want to pay. I don't need 40 acres. That's too much.
Well, if you split it in half with Ohio,
I know. It's
then
still
you only
too-
got 20.
I need like 5.
Yeah, that's way up there.
Yeah, that's way more than I need.
Hunter's Chapel Road,
Woo!
488 acres.
that's
Yeah.
probably a hunting lodge.
It's a deer farm.
Yep.
No. I don't have that kind of money either.
If you manage it correctly, you probably make that back in 2 years.
Well, I'm sure you could.
That's a lot of upfront money, though.
Uh-huh. Obviously, my Roku is having issues. It just shut off.
There's 4.5 on Low Country Highway, which is 21.
Yeah,
36.
36.
Yep.
Any buildings?
A hackberry tree or a huckleberry tree?
Maybe it's a hackleberry.
Yeah, hackleberry.
Maybe it's a heckleberry. I like to heckle. Oh,
That's only been on the market for 2 days, that land.
right.
It's not going to last long at that price.
Well, that's why I
why
said.
you can snatch it up.
That's why I'm saying I should call the realtor tomorrow.
No,
See
call
what-
them tonight.
Yeah.
We got mulberry trees.
Yeah.
Is the Disto River too far?
Edisto, and you don't want to live that on that piece.
What about Low Country?
Low Country Highway is 21.
That's where we left.
When you go to the crossroads, like you're going to Dollar General,
Yeah.
you take a right or left, that's US 21.
I don't know where Dollar General is. I didn't even see it.
You go to the store right up the road from my house,
Yeah.
the opposite way from the motel,
Okay.
at the stop sign,
Yep.
that's US 21. Low Country Highway.
The
Yeah,
way
I
we left.
remember being on that road. At least the trailer was going straight there.
Yeah.
That's probably because it was stuck in the ruts.
Also true.
Well, I tell you what, got on the interstate on those ruts, and that thing didn't want to stay straight no matter what.
Anywhere it was asphalt, that thing was wobbling all over the place.
Got on the concrete though, it went good.
Wow.
The asphalt was just whipping that thing from pillar to post. Anything over 55 miles an hour, I was watching that trailer just like it was waving bye-bye to me.
It was too.
Now my TV ain't working again. Son of a behind.
Maple Ridge Road.
There it goes.
That's on the other side of Walterboro.
On the east side,
22 acres.
The sticker. I colored it.
it's a lot of
Other
land.
side of Walterboro. Off of 95, that would be exit 62-ish.
Oh, so it's
That ain't bad. That ain't bad though for 4.5 acres at the price per acre. You know.
Right.
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
I don't know if the yellow and the green side goes with it, but if it does, there are buildings on it.
There's a sticker in your hand.
Really?
Well, look at it. You can
I'm
see
trying.
the building.
Give me a minute.
Not much.
On which one?
The one that you just looked at,
This one?
the 4.4 acres. Yeah, no. The last one I sent.
Man, yeah, you got me confused now.
The last one I just sent.
Oh, there are buildings on it.
Really?
I don't know what type of buildings, but you can visibly see buildings.
I can't blow the picture up either.
There's a well and electric to the land. Private drive.
That's half the battle right there. You're well.
And the septic.
The land's vacant, so they're just selling it. Looks like there is a building on the green one.
Right.
Oh, my eyes are so bad. Yeah, that one's been on there 77 days.
Yep.
I bet we could go in there and ask them for a discount.
Probably.
That whole piece there, right?
See, that's the thing. I don't know whether it's the blue, the green, the blue and the green.
I think it's this one down here shows that whole piece
Right.
as being the piece
Right.
because it's all redded. Ooh. Nasty lightning.
Lightning?
Yeah. We've
Robert,
had rain. We've had rain almost all day. I mean, it
Depends,
might
Robert,
not have been real hard,
around.
but it was at least coming down out of the sky, you know?
I've had rain all day too.
And they're calling for snow on the weekend.
Okay, let me interject something here if I can.
Okay.
This thing went up for sale on September 2nd at $90,000,
Uh-huh.
and it is now down to $36,000.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I might have to call realtors tomorrow and see what's up. I don't want to get into something where I got to stick, a whole ton of money into something just to get it where we can use it.
Well, if it's got electric and water, all
Right.
it needs would be septic.
Right. And that is a lot of money to run the water and water and the electric to start off with. And
Yeah, I mean you're looking at only doing septic for about probably $4,000,
yeah, that's what Mickey said.
$6,000 maybe.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Plumb that in. Then you got to put up a building unless there's a building already there.
Coney's a long way, Robert.
Yeah,
That's up by Spartanburg.
that's a ways. That is a long ways away.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours still.
So you know that phone that I got when I was down there, I had to get my phone programmed so it worked.
Yep.
Well, I got home and something was wrong with the barbecue grill, so I went out there and sat down on the patio and fixed the grill and cooked dinner and come in, sat down to eat, put my phone on the table and said, crap. I shattered the screen when I sat down out there. So I was having the same problem with that phone as I was having with the one that I got that phone replaced from.
Right.
You can't hear on it. You put it on speakerphone, you can't hear. We're in the car, the radio's turned down, windows are up, somebody calls, she hits speaker so we can hear her talk, and she's like this holding the phone. I said, yeah, that's how it is when I talk to somebody on the phone. It's like, what was that? What was that? Yeah, okay, yeah. I can't hear, but I'm, being nice.
Trying.
Yeah, so anyhow, I called up and said, hey, I want a phone replaced, but I don't want that one. They said, well, you can get an upgrade. I said, okay. So I went down, got a new phone, but I also had them send me another phone so I could sell it. Make the money back, pays for this phone. Play the company a little bit,
Well, they play all of us every day. So
yeah.
The corner's about an hour and a half, Douglas.
you might as well play them once in a while too. That's the only way you get anything out of them.
Well, it was like they said, is the screen cracked? I said, yeah. They says, oh, well, we'll have to inspect it and this and that. And if it's got any damage and stuff, you'll have to pay for it. I'm like, well, the screen's cracked. So I called the other place up, the one that does the, like that you pay for your insurance on the phone. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll send you one. Don't worry about it. Just send us the old one. I was like, okay.
Isn't that kind of the purpose of the insurance?
Right.
I mean, the insurance I buy, if I throw the thing in the river, I get a new phone.
Yeah, that's the same with mine. But I was trying to turn it in under warranty because I only had it for 14 days.
That I understand. But they sold it to me. They sold you a defective phone in the first place.
Yeah, they don't even make it anymore. I said, well, how can they still be sending me the same phone?
Well, I mean, okay, so if your old phone didn't have volume to it where you could hear, and then the new old phone didn't have the volume you could hear either, sounds to me like it's a manufacturer's defect.
Yeah, it's something with the phones, that's for sure.
Or
I got an up-to-date phone.
Or you're deaf.
Well, my flag was flying that way, and it's flying that way now.
So the better. I got something, guys. I want to show you this. I picked these up today.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
have
really
a tornado watch.
Yeah.
Well, you gonna watch it?
I'll watch it. What'd you get?
This is Yum Earth organic licorice.
That sounds no bueno.
Organic licorice?
Yep.
I have some of that out in the kitchen. Not that flavor, but a different kind.
That doesn't sound good.
I got the best flavor.
I don't even know where I got it from. It just showed up.
I know they had a whole box of them on clearance, so I bought the whole box.
That's cool.
What I do? It's a little hard. Tastes like black licorice otherwise.
Organic, man.
It's like chewing on dirt.
It's supposed to be like eating nuts.
How's everybody's week been?
Pretty great, except for I miss my family.
I hear you. I do too.
It's kind of been tough being home again. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like my own bed, all that kind of thing. But yeah.
I tell you what, that last hotel that we were at, I could go back there again. That bed was comfortable.
That one in Virginia?
The king size bed, yeah, that was comfortable.
Yeah, Robert, I don't have $500,000 to buy a property, but thank you. He's literally showing me $500,000 properties, and I'm like,
well, there's a $5 million property he showed.
well, I don't have $500,000, but probably don't have $5 million either. Guys, what I'm looking for, 5 acres, 4 acres, whatever, something like that, even 2 acres. Enough for me to put a pole building up where I can drive my truck through it with the trailer, put a living quarters on it, sort all my stuff in the shade, keep it out of the rain, a little property where I can put a burn pit and a place to enjoy outside, and that's it.
You told Mickey that I was under a tornado earlier.
Tornado watch.
Must have went over top of me because I didn't see it.
Tornado watch.
I
That's
can't
all right.
remember it.
You sure you weren't over that tornado?
I was in the storage unit most of the day, so that piano was horrible. It about kicked my butt.
Well, I don't
Fire
buy
cutters,
pianos.
man.
No more pianos for this cat.
I don't buy pianos. I try to avoid mattresses at all costs.
I don't mind mattresses. I just take the sawzall to them and my bolt cutters.
I don't.
I don't mind mattresses either. I just take them to the dump.
Yeah, you get lucky.
Yeah, there's $13.50 to get rid of here.
That's no fun.
No, not really.
It's no fair.
Couches aren't much better.
Have you ever had NASCAR cards that were graded?
No,
Nope.
but I'm sure if they're graded, they must be worth money.
Autographed?
Well,
Authenticated?
wait, but if they're autographed, they didn't grade the card; they graded the autograph.
Well, they graded it as authentic.
Yeah, authenticated the autograph. They didn't grade the card though.
Authentication.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I've never had any.
No. If I found NASCAR cards in a storage unit, they'd probably be wet and destroyed. That's the way I get most of my storage units. But that's all right. I'm going to try to get my trailer done up this week so I can start looking for one next week.
I think we're gonna have one this weekend.
Are ya?
I think.
You bid on some? How many?
One in Bluffton and one in Walterboro.
You got another one in Waldeboro. Oh my goodness, what's happening here? Your brothers come to town and they brought you some luck.
Well, the guy said that they hadn't been on for a while
That's right, he did.
Yep.
and that they were going to start posting them again. And he said that they used to post them on storageauctions.com.
Yep. Never
And
got
they
any bids.
Never got any bids.
Hi, Jim and Beth.
So they're going to start posting them on Storage Treasures.
I got to show this.
We were bidding on some units and the storage facility took them down. And the people didn't pay on them.
I found a home for it, Miss Beth.
I wonder why.
Because people are stupid.
Because the owner is well, let's just say he's not a very good person.
Oh, so he's like the one that used to be over the units here.
Well, this is the owner. He actually is I guess he's selling the place basically. And he thought he was going to show lots of profit, and he's not showing lots of profit because he has storage units that need to be sold, and the manager put some up for sale, but because she drug her feet a little bit, they took them down from sale, and he's going to put them back up for sale tomorrow or the next day. It's kind of weird. It's a weird situation. It's just not cool. We actually filmed him today, cut a lock off a unit, and he actually went into the unit and was looking in boxes, and we filmed him doing it. And that's a no-no. So
Yeah. Okay, I need to call this realtor tomorrow. This is right up my alley. This is perfect. Hampton County, Hampton, South Carolina, 2 acres, 19,000.
Mickey send you that one?
Nope.
Oh,
Robert did.
Where
Probably
at?
sure.
Where at in Hampton County is the question. Forward it to me.
Take 601 north for 1 mile left on Pond Town Road. 4 miles, take right on Dirt Road. I'll see if I can figure out how to do that. I'm not sure if I know how to forward this. Copy. I'll just put it right here. See if it'll go. Paste. See if that'll work. What do you think?
Woohoo! There it is. It's called a land flip.
Yeah. That's the site, I think.
2 acres for 19,000. Really?
10,000 an acre is a little bit high, but
The other ones were 9,000 an acre.
I know. But if it's the right property, you know.
Buyer will likely need a new survey at their expense. Make an offer on it. Really?
I might have to get on a plane tomorrow.
Updated a day ago.
Yeah.
That's not going to last long, I don't think.
Yeah, that's one of the things we're looking for, Mr. John, is making sure that at least the well and electric. Septic I can deal with. Not a big deal.
I don't think it has anything, Troy.
No, I know.
So you'd have probably another 15 into it.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is if it's close to a road, it's probably going to be close to the electric. So you can probably get that running modestly. Whereas if you got to run it in 300-400 yards, some crazy thing, that can get super expensive.
Right.
But, and then wells, who knows? I top it.
Hey, Toppet, how you doing?
When you look at the aerial photograph of that, it looks like it's in 3 people's backyard.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Oh, yeah.
That's why, like I said, for me, if I'm going to go spend that kind of money on something that far away from home, I'm going to walk every foot of it.
Yeah, well, that right there looks like you'll have plenty of neighbors to walk with you.
Yeah, I ain't about that.
I'll be right back.
Thanks for the warning. Eric wants to see the cards you got.
I got lots of cards.
No, the NASCAR that you have.
Okay, I'll go in a minute. I agree with you, Toppet.
Me too. That's, to be honest with you too. Yeah, the outhouse. Yeah, there won't be an outhouse. I can promise you that.
Well, we can dig a new privy every time he needs one, so it's not a big deal.
Nope. That absolutely will not happen. My needs are simple, but not that simple. I need a shower. I need a full bathroom, bed to sleep in, air conditioning, and a shop to work in. Maybe a kitchen, maybe not. I'd probably rather have my kitchen outside.
Yeah.
With a big old lean-to over it or whatever.
Like a mountain man, like a true mountain man.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have a vision in my head of the ideal spot for me to have my smokers set up and everything like that. If I can build that next to my building, good.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ever seen any basketball cards like these?
No. Can't say that I have. It must have fell in. Oh, I don't remember if I showed these yet.
Look at
That's really weird. Interesting. Sneak peek for tomorrow night.
they're pretty great, these cards.
They look pretty cool. I wouldn't know what to do with them, but here, take a look at these. These are our new play mats. Danielle picked these up or had these custom made while I was gone.
Nice.
Let me.
I see Gengar.
Yeah, and she ain't got it quite in the right position for hers to be.
Batman
seen.
Mike, what's my name?
Ah!
Did I catch any fish?
There. Does that show up better?
I see Pikachu.
Yeah. I thought they were pretty, yeah, I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah.
But she got those because I actually put together a new table last night. And I said, we need to have this table because the funny thing about these playmats is if you have two of them on a 24-inch table, they don't fit. You have to overlap them.
Right.
And all the folding tables that you have, unless they're 6 feet long or bigger, are only 24 inches wide. So, that ain't going to work. So I took this little 4-foot table here and put a wooden top on it. It's 31 inches wide.
Yeah.
So now it was an old table from an auction. The top of it was bowed, and all this. And it was a junk table anyway. Let me put this on there and see how it goes. It works great. Very happy.
There you go, Batman. I sent you a picture.
Oh, the fish.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert.
Thanks for coming by.
Appreciate all the help, man. I really do.
You little land finder, you.
Well, he said he's been looking for properties for a while. So.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to let Robert move to South Carolina. You got to pass tests and stuff before you can move here. I give the tests.
Like driving over 50? Sorry. Pumpkins ain't coming.
The pumpkins do all right. It's the rest of the Ohioans.
Oh, I know.
You didn't believe that, though, till I pointed it out to you, though, didn't you?
Dude, every time we got on the freeway and there was something backed up, what was going on? Wow.
Ohio, every time.
Every
Penny,
time.
my little tater tot, you.
About time you get here.
She was at Rosella's.
Oh, that's true. I forgot, yeah. I got so busy. Dude, I got buried so deep tonight and moving stuff and cleaning stuff out and everything. It was like 6:45. I'm like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
I probably better be there.
Visited with them for a minute over there at Rosella's channel.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Talked a little ship with them.
Yeah. Well, with them, it's always got to be a little shit.
Yep. Especially with her and Danny.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Violet. Good evening.
Hey, Miss Violet. Yeah.
So I might let the cat part way out the bag tonight. This Saturday, I'm going to that auction. And the only reason I'm going is they have a side-by-side there. I think I might, if it's what it looks like in the pictures, and obviously if it runs, every stuff. I probably better be there though.
5'5". What are you talking about? With high heels or something like that on? You got some platform shoes?
Girl, I got socks taller than you. Come on.
Tater tot is short on time.
That little tater tot short on lots of stuff.
I'm still trying to figure out how she can hit so many keys on a keyboard so fast with them tiny little hands.
Eric asked me to show these.
Yeah, go for it.
I thought he was on a smoke break though.
Hang on,
I didn't know that. I went looking for these.
let me full screen you, Conky.
But if Eric's on a smoke break, it doesn't matter. He's not going to see him.
Eric, are you in here or are you on a smoke break still? We'll wait till he's back.
I'm gonna turn my back to the camera for a minute and see.
So you got a couple units you bid on, huh?
Yeah, we're outbid on both of them right this second, but one of them still got 1 day and 20 hours, and one of them still got like 4 days.
Well, we thought about going. There was a sale today we should have went to, but we didn't because we needed to work at our storage unit, which is good. We got a lot done. And then she had bid on some units. We had bid on some units while we were down there. And I think she forgot. And I told her, I said, we're winning a couple of them. They come off tomorrow. She's like, oh, crap. Hi, Violet.
He must be out on smoke break right now. When he gets back, we'll pop you on full screen. You can show him them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. No worries. She wouldn't be 5'5" even with 6-inch heels.
Even with 6-inch platforms on top of 6-inch heels.
Oh my God.
Maybe if she put both 6-inch heels on top of each other.
Yeah.
On
Well,
top of 6-inch platforms.
Oh.
I heard you making fun of all these Ohio drivers up here.
Who said that?
No.
No. I did not make fun of the first Ohio driver up there.
Okay.
Nope.
I made fun of the Ohio drivers down here.
He's not wrong.
But when we were, check it out, when we were coming back from Florida, actually on the way to Florida even,
Both.
I said, Troy, watch. 8 out of every 10 slowdown will be an Ohio car. And 8 out of every 10 slowdown, maybe even 9 out of 10, was an Ohio vehicle.
Might have been 7 too. There might have been somebody else from the Midwest.
Yeah, I don't think I was going too slow going down.
No.
I mean, and I told him, I said, Tim and Christy are the only ones who know how to drive from Ohio.
They know how to drive. They just know how to drive real slow. Tim and Christy do fine.
Batman Mike said, KT, can you call? I'm sorry.
Played the 5th.
6th. I'm the 6th on that one.
What's that?
I was just reading the chat, man.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, Danny would need to stand in a chair to be 6'6". I mean 5'5".
Yeah, but we love her just the way she is. She's awesome.
Yeah. She's our little tater tot.
I wouldn't trade her for nothing.
I was in Walmart the day before yesterday or yesterday. I don't remember. Man, did they have the Pokemon cards?
Really?
Oh, my goodness. I couldn't believe it.
You know, I wouldn't go to Walmart looking for Pokemon cards for the last place on earth that sold them.
I was in there for dog food. I walked by the counter that holds them because, you know, that's where the registers are that are open. I was like, wow. Pretty crazy.
So I went to Walmart today because I had to get insulin. And the distributor comes in about noon-ish on Tuesdays. And this was about 1:30 when I got there. And they had a couple of box sets. One of them's new, and they had about 10 of those. but they didn't really do anything for me. The Reshiram Charizard one, like I got for when I was down by Mickey.
That's the orange box one.
Yeah, it had that big gold card in it that I gave to Batman.
Yep.
They had a few of those, and then they had some loose packs, and that was it.
I think we gave Olin one of those the other night.
Yeah. Christmas, I think it was, wasn't it? Look at you
Oh.
two fisted. Look at you.
No, literally the other night.
Oh, really? You gave him another one?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
He got one VMAX out of the whole pack, the whole box. One VMAX. And then I think he got 6 or 8 reverse foils.
Yeah. That's not
And the
too
rest were just basics.
Well, you should get a reverse foil in every pack. But so then I went to the south side one, and they had those new Pikachu boxes again. We just did a video about those. That should be coming out tonight or tomorrow. 6 packs of Fusion Strike, 6 packs of Battle Styles, and then in the toy aisle they had 2 boxes of Sword and Shield Elite Trainer boxes, the original set ones, and that was it.
Wow.
Somebody got lucky today and got some Pokemon cards on an auction this afternoon.
This afternoon, huh?
Yeah.
I got some this morning.
Might have been morning your time.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was real happy to buy those. Hey, he's back. Here, let me full screen you, Tim, so you can show him the cards. Mr. Eric, you ask, you shall receive.
Only on Tuesday, though.
Right.
That's Mark Martin.
Mark Martin.
Marvin the Martian?
Yep.
Got a second Mark Martin, I think. Oh, Dale Jarrett.
That's Dale Jarrett, number 88.
That's 88.
My T-32 Space Blaster.
Modulator.
And then this is the other one.
My P-38 Space Modulator.
Oops, wrong way. But they're all signed.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, they are.
Where'd you get them?
Out of that unit we got Saturday.
Oh, that one on the video
Yeah.
we just did? I didn't get to watch the last 5 minutes of it. But I watched a lot.
Pretty great. How much you want for them?
What's that?
How much you want for them?
I don't know. I haven't a clue what they're worth yet.
Me neither.
What are you offering?
I'm not offering anything. I was just curious. Because I knew that was going to be the next thing that popped up on the screen.
That's true. See? There it is.
We'll talk, Eric.
You good?
Yep.
Okay. Whoops.
There you go.
Not me. There we are. I can go back to this camera.
If I knew
I'm
how
not
to
gonna-
spell authenticate.
I got to get a third camera put over here. That's all right.
You need no more cameras, sir.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Don't you have a camera on your computer?
Yeah, and it's terrible.
It's gonna look like a bund. It's gonna look like a house of mirrors, man. It's gonna be like.
Well, I got to show my best side. That's every side, right? Actually, that'd probably be the dark side.
Probably the side that's sitting in the chair, right?
No, the side that's in the dark. That's the best looking one.
No, that's the card.
Oh, dark side, something, dark side. Yeah. No, my best side is the one that's when it's pitch black.
Oh, yeah, kind of like mine.
Oh, come on, you're beautiful, man.
We got a new video out.
We got a new video out.
Hey, Danielle.
Hello.
Did you hear that? We got a new video out. Woo! Man, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I really can't sit.
I don't know. I've been seeing those brats been putting out stuff like crazy.
They got lots of new videos out.
Yeah, they do.
Tootsie tootsie.
The Bratz. Bratz been putting videos out.
Yeah.
Well, one of them has. The other one just
The other one just sits on camera and does this.
and smiles and drinks coffee.
Make sure you look at that camera.
Nicole said there'll be another video out tomorrow.
Ooh,
so.
man.
I'm excited to see the next part of that video.
I got to get you to inspire this one over here. Because they probably have 50 videos or better just waiting to be edited.
She got it. She's going to handle it.
Yeah. I hope so. I know I sure can.
Danny, don't end it with Rosie.
You're finished, Rosie. No.
Don't do it, Danny.
Did you call Rosie yet?
No, Troy's supposed to. It's his turn.
Oh, yeah. See if I can do that. We'll get it. Yeah. No, that's not the person I want. That's the person I want.
Rosalita.
Trying to remember how to do this.
Oh. My nose is peeling. My ears are peeling.
My head's peeling.
Yeah, but even after the weekend with Robbie.
Yeah, well, it's because you were out fishing again.
Right, all weekend.
Are you going to answer me?
I did answer you.
There she is.
Yeah.
Look, look, look. There she is.
Rosie!
Hi, Rosie.
Yes.
What's up, Rosie?
Now you can.
No, I can't.
You can't see me?
No.
Oh, sorry. My picture's right there. It's right there.
Well, I don't see your picture, donkey.
Well, must be you.
Must be me.
Well, I showed you to everybody on our camera, and everybody said hi.
Yeah. Well, then say hi to
There's everybody on your channel. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I see Danny waving on the bottom down there.
Yeah, she's eating some frosties from McDonald's.
Where's mine?
I mean, from Wendy's.
Where's mine?
She's not sharing, so
Oh
you
my
don't get any of that.
That's true. She's not sharing. She's Danny.
Right?
Who's Tom Cruise? That's fantastic. I got to get some shirts made up, but we got a lot to work out on those things because they're gonna say yuck 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 on the back.
I love it.
Exactly. If you'd have seen us off camera back down south down there, you'd understand why. It was great.
Nice.
I had so much fun.
What? You want a shirt?
Well,
Daddy wants a shirt.
all right. Well, we can arrange for that.
Polly wants a cracker.
Polly wants a cracker. Whoever the hell Polly is, they want a cracker.
Oh, well, I don't know who Polly is.
Me neither. And all I got is Cheez-Its, so you know. Hey, go
All
have.
I got is saltines, so Polly's screwed.
Yeah, well, too bad for Polly. Hey, go have fun. We just wanted to say hi to you like we like to. So good to see you. Take care. We'll
Take
talk-
sister love to another place.
We love your faces, all of you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Oh. She's funny.
Yeah.
It's good that she's got her show still going. I really like that. I wish everybody success all the time.
Right.
Ugh. Man, I am so ready for bed tonight.
Me too.
I had never realized how hard it is for me to sleep without that darn pillow of mine. I swear. You think about it and you're like, it's a pillow. Who cares? And that thing's been through the ringer so many times. My
I
mom worked.
picked it up and it was like, my goodness, this thing's like a lead weight.
Yes, it is. Yes, Carol. But I'll tell you though, it's been
Carol.
dry clean. My mom worked for a dry cleaner for years, so I always got it. The new thing, put it on the outside, and always had the feathers were cleaned regularly. Now I got to pay to take it in to do, which is fine, but I swear there's down feathers in there that have been in there since the 70s.
We'll get it mailed out.
That's fine. You see, I'm all bent out of shape about it. Well, actually, I am bent out of shape. There's a kink in my neck now. But
Yeah, you can't sleep good, man. I feel bad.
don't.
There's one of them pillow repacking places down in Beaufort.
Yeah. Well, we have one that'll do it here. It's just, and I don't know what it is about that pillow. I've never found another one that I liked. The
Wow.
closest I came, they had these really unique pillows when I was in Kailua Kona. That when of course, I was also working 16-hour days then, but when my pillow would hit that bed or head would hit the pillow, I was out, and I wouldn't wake up till my alarm went off.
Wow.
And I called them when I got home, and I says, "Hey, what are those pillows y'all got? I got to order some of them. I don't care if you send me them. I need some." And they had no idea what I was talking about. Did you're a hotel and you don't have pillows in your room that you know about?
Nope.
Apparently not. Apparently not. What are you gonna do? You know?
No pillows in the room.
Yeah. Ooh, fruitsy tootsie. I love them. So what's on you guys' agenda this weekend? Well, I know what you guys are doing, but
What are we doing?
aren't you going to that run this weekend?
Yeah. I
We'll
believe
see.
we're going to the one to Rob's auction.
I figured you would.
Give him some love, some support, you know.
Well, unfortunately, that's where most of your competition is going to be too.
Well, it's my understanding that some of that competition is not going to be there, so which is a good thing. A certain one, at least.
So then the only one you got to worry about is Dave.
Yeah, if he goes.
He might go to the other one thinking that the other one will be there.
Well, the other one's actually closer to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then if he's a good businessman, maybe he'd be smart and go to the shorter one.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's okay, man. Play with the big dogs.
Rob's auction, we can record. The
Yeah.
other auction, you can't record.
Right, that's the one where she gets
The one in Pittsburgh, we don't know about, but we probably could record. But that's the chance you take, you know.
You might as well go to Rob's.
Yeah,
because he'll have footage too, and then you'll have actually two angles of footage. So
right.
Because he'll put his video up, and you guys, I'm sure, will be at least a portion of that. And yeah, I would. And Rob's a
unit. He comes by, and checks it out a little bit.
Oh, sure, yeah, seeing how you're doing and stuff, because he's probably just as curious.
Yep.
And I agree with that.
And it's good.
Yeah,
going to be others there. Conky's going to be there,
and that's good to see him too. He's a heck of a nice guy. I really like Noreen.
They're fun. They're fun people.
We're boring. I seriously doubt that.
Huh?
He says, "Well, we're just boring people." I'm like, no.
No, not at all.
I mean, he might not go out on a Saturday night and do tequila shots till he's out cutting a rug, but I think he'd be a fun one to be around. I think they could be a good enjoy. I mean, the dude put those green drawers on at that one unit not that long ago. I mean, ugh. And then auctioned them off.
Yeah.
That was funny. I don't know.
Their post said, "Now you can be with me everywhere."
I don't know if Guapo's going
or something like that.
I heard he misses auctions, so he might be there.
You think?
I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff to go through.
Pretty great. Yeah,
he's got a lot on his plate.
He does. He's got a lot.
I had a lot on my plate earlier. It's chicken and hot sauce.
Yeah, I didn't get a plate. I had a bowl of something, and that was good enough. It just got me.
You can come over. I can give you a plate of chicken and hot sauce.
Oh no, I don't. I don't need a plate most of the time.
Chicken and hot sauce.
Yeah.
That's one thing we missed this time. There, we didn't have chicken.
Only because you didn't get it at Duke's.
We forgot.
I had chicken at Duke's.
Me too.
Well, no, I mean chicken.
Yeah, Nicole Seeker recipe chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get any of that. That's true.
You can call that what they call it a reason to come back.
But we had really good potato salad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good potato salad. Coleslaw wasn't bad. Potato salad's like out of this park.
Yeah, I told you I normally don't eat potato salad, and I ate that stuff twice. So
Yeah.
Me personally, I like the coleslaw is all right when it's sweet like that, but I like a little horseradish in it.
Yeah, a little bite.
I don't like horseradish. You can put another bite in it. I just won't eat it. I don't. Ugh, horseradish.
Oh, that sounds good, Douglas.
Bottle of water. Got mine right here.
I drank a cup of water before I come on. Callista fixed it for me.
That was nice of her.
Yeah. Yep.
So, should I go? Should I go get these things so we can show them on here? I mean, we did talk about it when we were down at Robbie's, but I think the more we talk about it, there's just more. You know, it's better.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll be right back.
Why'd you call him Goathead? That wasn't nice.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's not
Hey,
nice.
go.
Goathead.
Head go.
I guess that's better than being Radiohead.
Yes, they are, Cheryl.
I don't know. Definitely better be a pinhead at least.
I'm getting there. I
My
found out
wife-
how bad I'm getting there by how bad I got sunburned by Robbie's.
My wife's got 2 briefcases sitting on my table. I don't know if she's going through them all the way or not.
Oh, is that them ones from Tuesday?
Yeah.
All right. So, question. How many of you got one of these
4.
back in September? How many of you got one?
4.
Not you guys, yo.
I got one.
The folks
Got
on
one.
the folks that are here tonight, besides you guys. Anybody get any?
Anybody get any of those T-shirts?
Anybody get any T-shirts?
Lemur Palooza T-shirts.
Thank you
That
for
man
saying.
Mike wanted sausage gravy and biscuits while he was here.
Tracy Cakes didn't get one.
What?
Huh?
Eric got one. Violet got 3.
Wow, thank you.
I got 5 of them.
Awesome. I got 2. Actually 3, but
I got one that's big enough to make 3 out of probably.
Hey, Bobby.
hello, Bobby.
Bobby.
All right. Here's the situation. So we wanted to do something else.
Oh, Tracy, is your shirt in that batch of shirts that I sent to Troy? It could be.
Could be.
Yeah, we need to check all that.
Well, we'll fix that. We'll figure all that out. I'll talk to her about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we wanted to do yet something else. So we talked to everybody in the group.
Full screen, Tonky.
Oh, yeah. I forget that I got to do that, don't I? And I'll get this figured out here. There's that. There we go. So we wanted to do more. And with Tracy's help, taking care of all these T-shirts, we got them all over the country, it feels like. It took a long time. But we have autographed T-shirts. They're autographed by Get Swamped, and Robbie and Z-Dog and all of them. A really rare commodity with all of the storage brats came together to sign them. Another very rare oddity to have now is Mrs. Barbecue signed them. Of course, there's KT Treasure's signatures right there. Okay. So there they are. So here's what's going to happen. At his leisure, in the near future, probably in the next month to 2 months, these will be at Robbie's.
Thanks, Nicole.
And they're going to be auctioned off. And all the money is going to go directly to Robbie. And it's just one more way for us to give to Robbie and the Get Swamped Ranch and say thank you for just being who they are and doing what they do.
Right.
Get them one step closer to their goal.
That's right. So you're going to need to watch Get Swamped on Sundays. when they do their live. He did talk about it briefly this past weekend when we were there. I'm sure they're going to talk about it more. These guys will have it on their channels. We'll have it on Two Fat Guys and a Tim every week, although we won't have the shirts to show anymore because probably next week I'm going to be sending them down to Robbie. Minus Tracy's, though, of course. We'll have to get hers out and make sure that gets to her properly. I got a whole pile of stuff in my other room that's waiting for Tracy. We'll make sure that hers is put there. Thank you, Nicole. We appreciate you. All right. So that's what we're going to do with that.
Thank you, Nicole.
What else am I
Nicole
forgetting?
said take a picture of one, and that way when we're talking about it, we can show it on the.
Yeah, take a picture.
That's a hell of an idea. Let me go do that right now, because otherwise I'll forget.
Why did I have it in my phone, Lemur t-shirts on May 7th?
Because we were going to do this originally, remember? And then it came to us that since Robbie probably is going to get more people at his lives than we do at ours, he would get more money at his lives than we get at ours.
Right.
For him to sell them at his live instead of ours.
Right.
Seems
I
logical.
just couldn't remember why it was in there.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do this so I can get everybody's signatures on there. I think I got everybody right there.
They were still on the other Sunday night. They were still on after midnight.
He called me at like 12:30 my time. So what should have been?
I think they were on to almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I went to bed. I was like, man, I can't stay up any longer.
He said that they can't go like they can't stay on that long anymore.
That's funny. It was. I guess they had an amazing auction though.
They did.
They raised $2,045 Sunday.
Awesome.
All right, here you go. Here, see how this looks to you guys.
But he said even after his auction, he had to get off and go feed the rodent room and stuff like that.
Well, that's what he was doing when he called me because he says, after I got done with that, then I had to work.
Yep.
I'm like, oh my gosh, that's too long.
I think that's good.
That'll work?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay. Well, now you have it too.
You got Nicole's approval, so that's good.
Hey, I respect her opinion, and I'm grateful to have her approval. Yeah.
Oh, show.
So I got home and it was like 75 degrees, right?
Wow.
Saturday and Sunday was just gorgeous weather.
Yep.
And now we're going to get snow tonight. Now I'm sad again.
I see that. 72.
Yeah.
Supposed to be 56 here tomorrow.
It's in the 30s right now, and it's getting colder.
I don't want it. You can keep it, brother.
All it does is make me hurt worse. I'm getting a headache from it. It's
Hey, we get two nights, Saturday and Sunday night, where it's 39.
We're at 51.
I don't care if it doesn't last. I want the 75 to last. I don't want the 35 to
Look
last.
how that's going to dip down there. It's going south.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday, Monday. I'm not happy. I need to go south.
Basically, what you're getting this weekend is what I'm going to be getting the next 2 days.
Tickets are bought. The place we're staying at is booked. The car's been rented. We're ready for Miami. Nice. I'm excited because the weather's supposed to be nice down there.
Of course it is. It's Miami.
Olin's watching TV, Batman.
Yeah, Miami.
Weather's always nice in Miami. Yeah, my buddy in Arizona, he says that it's been like the low to mid 80s there.
Right.
And he says, yeah, there's no humidity and it just feels wonderful. I said, yeah, what happens in July? He goes, shut up.
Right.
He said, basically, it's like standing in front of the oven with it turned on. I'm like, that does not sound any more pleasant than what we get.
So are y'all gonna meet up with Anthony while y'all are down there?
I told Anthony we're coming down. I talked to him last night. Just text with him, but he was busy doing something. I don't know. So ask him where a good area is to stay, because he told me stay out of certain areas,
Miami gets
if
rough.
you want to live.
Miami gets rough, that's for sure.
I was in Georgia last weekend.
I got my two brothers. If I need them, I'll call.
Oh, yeah. It might take me about 10 hours to get down there, but I can do it. No problem.
We were able to get nonstop flights both ways.
You're lucky you got a big airport to do that from.
Yeah, I was surprised, to be honest with you.
I looked at flying out to Las Vegas next month, which is about, I don't know, an hour or so away from my buddy down there. And I still have to make a stop. I even thought about flying first class so I wouldn't be in so much pain. Just so I'd have the room and stuff. And I still have to fly. Well, these bubblegum wrappers, they fly out of Lacrosse. Like I said, I didn't get on the plane. I had to put the plane on.
Or you get little puddle jumpers.
Yeah, I mean, there's two seats on each side, and the luggage compartments are about this high.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So like I said, I had to put the plane on. I had to walk sideways down the aisle so I could fit.
Right.
And I'm not super tall or anything, I might be a little bigger at the shoulder than most guys, but
So what you're saying is I wouldn't even fit down the aisle.
no.
You'd have a hard time in that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just a little guy.
But it baffled me, and I sat there thinking to myself, well, if I'm going to pay like $1,500 for an airline ticket, and then the first 40 minutes of the flight or whatever is on one of these little tiny planes that you got to get outside to change your mind. Well, you're out there pushing to make the plane go down the runway, that kind of thing. Yeah, I really don't want to pay that.
How much did you say it was going to cost?
From here to Vegas, one stop, first class, about $1,500.
It was going to cost me $1,800 to go to Massachusetts from here.
Right.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. First class ain't cheap, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, for me to do the same flight in economy was like $600, I think. I'm like,
what airline flies out of there?
Delta and United.
What do you need?
That's all.
Finger, Bobby.
Southwest has such good prices. It's amazing.
Right. And the problem is the Southwest don't fly out of here.
Right. You'd have to go to Minneapolis, wouldn't you?
Or Chicago.
So that adds several hours to your trip.
And well, see, here's the thing. If I drive to Minneapolis, it's 3 hours-ish one way, 2.5.
Right.
And then you got to pay for parking, which is anywhere from $20 to $50 a day.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, they got you there.
Yeah, they do. Just like that,
I paid for parking the whole time we were in Vegas. The whole time was only $76.
Yeah, it'd be if I went. Well, I also looked at flights, and for me to go Thursday through Sunday or Thursday through Monday or something was like $900. And if I go Monday to Friday, it's like $600.
Right.
Good night, Batman.
Night, Batman.
Yeah, I'm not. And the thing is, Bobby and Chris fly out of Minneapolis, which saves you a lot on your flight. And when we've done that in the past, we've gotten a hotel room up there the night before. They've allowed us to keep our car there while we were gone, and they shuttled us to the airport, and it was great. But most of the hotels are not doing that anymore. And depending on where you go, depends on how much you park and how much you pay.
Sure.
And for me, I guess I look at it this way: 5 hours of my time, plus the driving, plus the fuel, plus the hotel room, plus the parking, either or both. for the $200 extra it costs, I'm going to fly to La Crosse.
Right.
The other problem there is you also have to be on the plane here when they fly out, and you have to come in when they come in. And when I flew out to Palm Springs in December, our flight boarded at 4:45 a.m. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're boarding at 5 a.m.
Right. But see, here's the thing. We have 6 flights a day out of our airport
Right.
or anywhere. Detroit, Chicago, Minneapolis.
That's crazy. You'd think there'd be more flying in and out of there with all the business.
You would think.
Because you got a lot of business there with the hospitals and stuff.
Twice to Minneapolis, twice to Chicago, twice to Detroit. And I think they may have ended the Detroit flights.
Wow.
If I heard correctly, I don't remember. But
That's pretty crazy, though.
There's not a lot. I mean, there's probably more private planes that take off and land here than there is commercial
A
jets.
lot of people just go out of Minneapolis and suck it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Or Chicago, like you said.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I literally can have my kid take me over to the airport and be done and back in 20 minutes. So
Right. I got you.
It's just so much. And I don't do well in the car, and I do even worse on the plane. I'd just rather get out of here, get it over with.
Right.
I don't know.
Brother Mickey, you're quiet, man.
I was reminiscing.
Hey, I heard that trailer's empty. Is that trailer empty?
My trailer? No.
Not yet.
No.
Did you go through it?
Some of it, yeah.
Just some.
A lot of stuff to go through.
We got almost another load of garbage off in it.
Holy cow.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the truck wasn't full, but the whole bottom was covered.
Right. That's still a lot of garbage.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Consider.
I knew you'd get more garbage after you actually went through it, you know?
yeah.
But
But
that's okay. You sell the couch yet?
no, I had a
Hey,
couple people want it.
Yeah.
One guy said that he won't be home till Sunday. He wanted to. Let me see what he didn't have Cash App or anything like that. He had something else that I'd never heard of, and I was like, "Well, I don't have that. Sorry." Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. Zelle.
I've heard of it.
I've actually used it once or twice.
Yeah, well, I'm good. I don't trust
Hi,
nothing. If it's still here Sunday, he can get it. If not, then
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's as simple as it is. You either can or you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Night, Miss Violet.
I still think back to the last time I put a couch out for sale. I actually put it out for free. And because, I mean, it was a solid couch, but, there was a couple of spots on it from soda getting spilled or kids' juice or whatever. It didn't stink. Didn't have any pet stains.
Right.
Smoked on or anything like that. And the guy messages me and he says, "Hey, you still got that couch?" "Yes, sir." "Can I come by and look at it?" "Absolutely. When would you like to come by?" "Well, it depends on your availability." I said, "Well, I'm available pretty much from here to here." He says, "Great. So if I want this, you can deliver it, right?" And I said, "No, sir, I don't own a truck." "Well, how am I supposed to get it home?" "I don't know. If you want it, it's up to you, brother." "Okay, do you think maybe you could go rent a truck?" So basically what I was supposed to do is go rent a truck, come over here, get his approval, pick the couch up, put it in the truck, drive it to his house, deliver it, and then take the rental back and pay for gas.
Right.
And he was getting it for free. And of course, I, being the trying to understand person, I said, "Well, sir, you could rent a truck." "Oh, not with my credit." I said, well, maybe you could go borrow the neighbor's wagon. He never messaged me back. I mean, what are you going to do?
Right.
I always thought that kind of stuff only happened in like fairy tales and people telling stories and movies and stuff. But this guy was real. He was like, well, I want it delivered. How much are you going to pay me for delivery? Well, the couch is free. Delivery's not.
That's crazy. We had a couple couches here the one time, and we put them up real cheap. The one real cheap. The other one was going out to the garbage, right? And this lady come and she's like, "How much for that one?" I says, "That one we don't have cushions for it." She's like, "How much you want for it?" I says, "You can have it. It don't have cushions." She's like, "That's okay. We'll make it work somehow." And then she's trying to call somebody because she needs the couch. She can't fit it in her car. She shows
I
up.
was going to say, yeah, she couldn't get it in.
With a little car to actually get the other couch with.
It wouldn't fit my Ford Focus. I don't
They're going to
understand
stick it in the. They're going to stick it in the trunk and let it hang out the back end.
Yeah, but if somebody sits in it, it'll hold it down. Don't worry about it.
It wasn't going to fit in the trunk in the first place.
No kidding.
Well, they ended up coming and getting this couch without any cushions. I was gonna put it out by the road and figured. So after that happened, anytime we get something that we don't want that we're gonna throw away, if it's bad, if it's stained up or ripped up or stinking or anything, it gets cut up, thrown in the garbage.
Right.
Other stuff we sit out. I'll watch out the window, look out. Oh, there that goes. Oh, there that goes.
Did I ever tell you the story about the doghouse?
No.
Well, it wasn't mine, but it was a guy that I went to school with, and I actually ended up working with him several years later. And he was telling me about it. So he lived on a prominent county road that goes out of the east side of the city. Gets a fair amount of traffic on it. Well, his dad years ago had built this doghouse. Nice doghouse. Hi, Dakota.
Good night, Dakota.
But he had this really nice doghouse that his dad built. Shingled and everything. And the dog passed away. So they decided to try to give it away. So he puts it out near the county road where you can see it as you drive by and puts a big free sign on it with the phone number. And it sat there for like 2 weeks and nobody called. And his dad's like, well, I don't want this damn thing sitting around forever. So he says, you know what I'm going to do? He says, watch this. He goes out there and makes a new sign for sale, $25, and puts his phone number on it.
And he had 1,000 phone calls.
No, it disappeared that night. Somebody took it.
Oh, man.
As soon as it had value and wasn't free, they wanted to steal it.
I know a guy that took a wheelbarrow of wood out by the end of his driveway and he put free on it. And a little while later, he went outside for something and looked out at the end of his driveway, and there sits a pile of wood and the wheelbarrow was gone.
Yep, they didn't want the wood. They just wanted the
I said, holy cow. Good night, Tracy Cakes.
Good night, Tracy. Save here first. She's going to be on Ella's tomorrow night.
Yep.
Or tomorrow. Cool.
Cool.
I wish I had time. I wish I had time to be on there tomorrow to watch.
Tomorrow's what, Thursday?
Probably.
Most of the
Last
days.
I looked, I guess. Days just run together, it seems like sometimes.
I'm going to have to go in there and have a chat with some BRATZ here in a second.
I kind of noticed that. Yeah.
Do a little bit of brat chatting.
Yeah. Well, I got more work to do down here tonight or tomorrow. I couldn't believe it. I was going through, like, in order to get the studio set up, I'd take 2 tables down to the other end of the room and just pile stuff on it so I get it out of here so I could use the studio and all that. And I started sifting through that stuff finally today. And I found that camera, that new camera that I showed you that we bought.
Right.
That ain't been used yet. So I put that over on the desk and I said, we got to get this thing out and running. She says, okay. Then she went to edit videos, which is fine. And then I almost threw this bag away and I'm like, it feels a little heavy. So I open it up inside and there's another bag inside. Here's the memory card that I bought for it. I almost threw the memory card away.
Wow.
What's up, Betty Boop?
Hi, Betty Boop.
Hi, Matt.
Anybody know anybody that uses like letters for like on shirts or jerseys?
That's
or
the Scarlet
like
Letter, man.
What?
That's the Scarlet Letter.
Yeah. Hey.
I got these kind of letters. I got vinyl letters. I got letters that got filled on them. All kinds of letters.
Really?
This is like 3 1/4 inches.
Right.
I got them down to like 3/4 of an inch.
Really?
Boxes of them, boxes of them. I got 14 boxes.
What do you want for them?
We'll talk.
Because I can't do anything with them, to be honest. But I know somebody that can.
Okay.
If you want to get rid of them,
Some of these are vintage. I think they'd like them. One box has like, I don't know. I counted the one box just to see how many was in it. It's got like 300 some letters in it. And the small lettered ones, I'm not even going to venture to guess. Probably
1,500.
over 1,000 in them.
I got a couple books, Robert, that's got over 130-year-old letters in them.
That's really cool.
I got a book with over 130 letters in it. And I can read every one of them, too.
You are joking me.
No.
Wow.
I can even remember some of it. It says C spot something. Run somebody.
Duck?
No, I know duck's in it.
Goose?
No. Oh, Sam I Am. That's got more than 130 letters in it.
Sam I Am.
Green eggs and ham, you say?
Yes, I do.
Eggs and ham, yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, so years and years ago, I was dating this girl that she babysat these kids all summer long. And I go over there pretty much all the time, and see this girl and whatever. And the parents were cool. I said, I'm not going to muss nothing up or anything like that. We'll just hang out with the kids and have fun. And I remember that they had the Green Eggs and Ham book. And I was so bored of reading that book for the 38th time to these kids that they said, read it again, read it again. I said, well, I'm going to read this my way. They said, okay. I read every word in that book backwards from back to front.
Nice.
And them kids sat there looking at me like I was the devil.
Speaking of reading books,
Yeah.
Friday we're gonna have a video story time with Callista.
That's right.
Every Friday, story time with Callista.
That's
Well,
right.
yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you were talking about that the other day, and I'm like, cool.
That's her.
So-
That's part of her big surprise. Whenever we got 500 subscribers.
I remember that. I remember when she made that announcement.
Yeah.
Tim is Vanna White.
He needed an RSTLNE for that, Mike.
Every time I hear somebody say that, I still think about that gal that from St. Louis that was on there on that show.
Vanna, huh? Oh, Vanna. Tim and Tisty.
Prim and Tisty, that's right. But that gal, I probably would have never showed my face again in public. And she actually made a YouTube channel. Yeah, she got on the show and spun the wheel and got some money. And she says, I'd like to buy a vowel. He says, okay. I'd like to buy an L. Maybe she's Swedish.
Might be. Could be.
I'd have buried my head so far in the sand, nobody had ever found me again.
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Oh, my gosh. All right, so I got a question.
3,
That is not the correct answer, sir.
7.
You're way off.
5.
Okay. So not counting the fact that we were all together.
Right.
What was your favorite part of the time that we were together? What one moment or one thing that we did was your favorite?
See, just a little while ago, whenever Tim said, "You're awfully quiet," I
Yeah.
was watching videos and looking at pictures.
Get your phone out, huh? I'd like to know. Because everybody has a different perspective of everything. And it's important to consider others' point of view on the things.
I enjoy just sitting around BSing.
Yeah. So sitting around in the kitchen or outside or whatever, maybe.
Any of that, yeah.
Yeah. And see, I to me, I take that into spending the just us being together. See, like for example, was doing the storage unit your favorite time there? Your favorite thing that we did? Or I mean, going to Robbie's is a kind of a blatantly obvious answer.
Yeah.
What about going to Duke's? You know, ironically, one of the most interesting things I found was picking Olin up from school. I do. I found that very interesting. I've never seen that before.
The way they do it.
Yeah,
Is it a good system or is it broke?
it works. It seems to work. And the only other time, if you've seen the what's that movie with oh, for crying out loud, there goes my brain absolutely shutting down. They did a couple different ones where they have like, is it Mark Wahlberg is one of the dads, like the dad that left, and he was like the motorcycle riding adventurous dad, and then the other one was is it Will Ferrell?
Might be.
Where he's the one that works at the smooth jazz radio station, and he's really a dork, and
They do it Olin too.
but it reminds me of that because they show on that movie that same kind of a setup where they come in and drive in lines, pick up the kids and
You
everything.
know how close in the front of the line you are.
It was just really strange. Yeah, Batman, that's not what I mean though. Just meeting is great and everything, but specific moment, something interesting we did. See, another one of my favorite moments was shooting that video with Batman. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
I don't know if I could choose just one moment, man.
Well, name some of your favorites.
Um,
Carving meat on the table with you was fun.
yeah, cooking on the grill, you know,
That was
hanging out. You know, I don't know.
I know it's not easy to choose, but see, like the storage units were probably my worst and one of my favorites too,
Right.
because everybody does a storage unit differently. Everybody lays it out differently. Every storage unit is done differently depending on what's in it. And it was so hard to do a storage unit for the very first time and not have it set up the way I do it. And it made it very cumbersome for me. It was, and that's probably part of my OCD and everything. But it made it really hard to not be like, But then the other unit, like when we found all those brand new shoes and finding that Winchester.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all that kind of stuff. And the vinyl. Holy moly. You gotta have 100 times your money spent in that vinyl alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy's Home. That's the movie. Thank you. Yeah, they had the cars all lined up going through that parking lot at the school and everything. That's it. And then he goes over there and doesn't know how to do it. And that was funny. But the storage units, that was, the books were terrible.
I would have to say that
The books were so shocking.
the two fat guys and the Tim that Wednesday night, which I
That was good.
That was an awesome. But then you could take a piece of that and go, yeah, but that giant gummy bear though. Oh my God, that was so bad. I did follow your advice too, and I went back and rewatched it.
It was great. At least the first 15 minutes of it, man.
I kind of found humor in just about all of it.
Yeah, but the first 15 minutes, man, it was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was
And
great.
And the man all week, it was pretty great.
You know, but I think if I had to pick one particular moment that really touched my heart and made me feel like this was completely worth it. And I'm not even talking about, okay, I'm going to disclude this because this is kind of the obvious stuff, is getting out of the truck for the first time when I pulled into your yard. I disclude that because that's an easy answer. Okay, but I look for hidden reasons. And when we were at Robbie's and inside that shed, and those kids getting to see those animals up close and personal, and getting to hold a snake, and seeing Christy and Nicole both holding the snake, all the kids holding, Batman Mike holding the snake. You know, there's a lot of people that do that kind of stuff throughout their lives. There's a lot of people that never get to. But to see that and them enjoying it, when they brought the baby Cayman out and they got to enjoy that, those are the moments that make a trip like that really worthwhile. To see the smile and excitement on those kids' faces means everything.
It was cool to be there and watch it through the kids' eyes.
Exactly.
And other people's eyes, like your guys' eyes and stuff, and seeing the smiles and what different things that made you smile about going to Robbie's. I mean,
like Louie.
Next time you go, and if you're there with somebody different that hasn't gone, you'll see it, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I got it. I know what he's talking about." I mean, it was just so cool, you know.
Trust me, it was a lifelong dream to be at a place like that.
You walk down in that water with that alligator, huh?
That was something. I've shown that video to probably 15 different people since I've been home when he did that. They're like, he did not call that alligator up. I said, the hell he didn't. Here's the proof.
Yeah.
They watched. And first they see him jump out of the water. See, he's afraid. I said, no, that's Kiki. I said, you had to just keep Kiki at bay. Once he got the stick in the water and could feel where Kiki was and keep him out of the way, everything was fine. And then you see Tebow. And up comes Tebow. And they're like, oh, my God. I said, yeah. Now you got to stand 5 feet away from it when it happens.
Right.
It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
Yep.
As long as my memory continues to work, those are things that are going to stick right there. No. But, you know, and again, every other trip I've ever gone on, there's plane delays. There's sitting in traffic because, like, outside of Chicago, the traffic gets bad, whatever. Trips canceled because of snow. Flat tires. There's always a moment in your trips that you can think back to that were the worst part of the trip. And I have sat and processed this trip for, well, the entire way home, as well as after being home. And I have struggled to find parts of the trip that I didn't like, where I'd have to put something at the bottom of the list. And I finally did come to one conclusion. The only thing that I didn't like, didn't want to happen, regretted, whatever you want to call it, about the entire trip was not getting to do everything we wanted to do and seeing everybody we wanted to see. There was other people that I wanted to see and I wanted to meet in person really bad, and they didn't happen. And it's disappointing and it's borderline heartbreaking to me because I really don't, you know, all the superficial and monetary things that can happen on a trip like that are great. But for me, it's really about connecting with people. And I missed opportunities, and I'm not happy about it. But I can promise you that that will change, and I will rectify those problems. I'm familiar with what they are. Yeah, I've seen them. Actually, my father-in-law had some of those. But that's yeah, and that's well, the driving sucks. But again, I had an opportunity to be able to take time alone to try to clear my mind, to connect with pieces of my mind that have been difficult for me to reach over the last 3 months. And they've gotten better because of the trip. And when you think about it, it's like, oh my God, the trip to Florida was 6 hours one way or whatever it was. But because Mickey was there with me, the boys were all with me. We got to stop and talk to Burger King. We got to go to Burger King and wait an hour to get food.
That we did.
That we did.
But see, those kind of things, even though they were a monkey wrench and really took a lot away from the other things that we could have been doing at that time, it was still made part of the adventure. So they weren't terrible. They're things out of your control that you can't really do anything about. But they made the trip what it was. And when you guys finally, when Danielle finally gets my video put together out of this trip, and you see the Burger King folks, the energy that they had, the passion that they had, the need for, I can't remember her name now, is it Tina? To call her boss at like 11 o'clock at night and tell her how great of a job they did serving all these crazy YouTubers from all over the country. Yeah, she really did. Woke her up, tell her about it.
She locked the doors.
Yeah. They literally said, will you guys lock the doors so we can keep other people out? We're way too busy. And granted, there was only 4 of them there, and 2 of them didn't know what the heck they were doing.
Good night, Carol.
Night, Miss Carol.
Night,
But it was part of the adventure for them trying to get the orders right for all of us. But they tried very hard, and they were very they wanted to make it right when they screwed it up, and that's fine. That happens. Everybody makes mistakes.
Good night, Bobby.
But good night, Poppy. But the fact that it took them an hour to get all of our food out, and then they wanted to brag upon it at the. They made sure they had all our names when we called the survey in. We knew whose name to put on. She made sure she came on my camera to make sure she told everybody who they were. She called her district manager and said, hey, I wanted to let you know, here's all these YouTubers at my restaurant. We served them real good and made it right. And And I'm like, yeah. And they did. They worked their hind ends off to make it work right.
Her energy was just outstanding, you know?
Oh, yeah. Dude, if I had half that energy, I can't imagine the things
she turned a bad situation into a good one, or tried to, you know?
did the best she could. Yeah, it was literally an hour.
While she was doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Away. Yep. Like there was no tomorrow.
Yep.
And then trying to teach that other one that originally waited on us on how to run the register. Oh my God.
And that it was okay.
Yeah. And it's was
okay.
And we were fine with it. I mean,
Yeah.
Was it what did it shut things down for us for a while? Yeah. Gave us a longer break than what we needed. Yeah. Kids were starving, needed food. Yeah. But it was meant to be, I guess. And
Yep.
But we were there for over an hour. They say they're open till midnight, and she's like, it was probably what 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. She literally says, "Can you guys go lock the doors?" That's great. We don't need no more customers here. Guys, go lock the doors. Okay.
I smile and think about when I drive by Burger King's.
Yeah, well, that's the very first time that's happened for me. That was interesting. But there's so many pieces like that are,
Yeah, Nicole, that's pretty true.
That's true. It is. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Burger King, and I don't go there very often. But where was the other one we tried to go to that was closed?
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Yeah, that was it. So, and then that strip, that particular time of night, that was the only other place open. Which is probably why their drive-through line looked like it did.
And they probably knew not to go inside because they were from there.
Maybe.
Could be.
It's probably true. That's probably true. You know? But again, those things did make the adventure interesting.
Adventurous.
Yeah. And I got good YouTube content from it too. You know. But you know, getting to spend time with people means so much to me. You know, I frown at the fact that I only got to spend, what was it, maybe 2 hours with Conky and Noreen. And then actually spent about 4 hours with the Hudsons, which was great. But I still would have liked to have spent more time.
They're good people, aren't they?
They are amazing people, and I can't wait to spend more time with them. And that's my thing is, when I meet somebody, I want to spend time with them. I want to get to know who they are, not through this thing.
Right.
You know, that means more to me than anything. I enjoy company of other people. I enjoy spending time with people, and I like to get to know people. And I hope they get to know me and see beyond the asshole, the ace hole that I really am. You guys did.
You're a what?
Ace
You
hole.
are not.
That can be.
You're a sweet little pea, man.
Piggy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's all gooder.
They did think that I was going to jail though.
It's absolutely true. Monday night coming home with his books.
Yeah.
I'll make you.
Oh, nobody mess with my queen, man.
Well, I was going to go in there, and by the time I got out of the truck and turned around, you were already at the door.
Yeah. He was too.
Don't nobody mess with my queen.
I never seen Mickey go that fast in a long time. If ever.
Not at all.
Yeah, homie, don't play that.
Well, Miss Cheryl, correct me if I'm wrong. You said you're in Georgia, and you prefer Burger King. Go down and see the one in Jacksonville. And I couldn't tell you for the life of me what road it was on. I could probably find it.
It's a road that started with an L. I remember that part.
Yeah, I'm sure I could find the footage of it.
Yeah.
You go down there and tell Tina that we sent you. You'll be there a while, and you'll probably get free food. Yeah, they were. Even Leon came out of the back eventually and came out, and we got him on camera too. I should see if I can find that. It was funny. It was a good time. I'm gonna see if I can find that.
So you're in Albany, Georgia, not Albany, or is it Albany? It's Albany, right?
Albany.
Albany. Yep, and then it's Albany, New York. It's Albany. Albany. Albany, Georgia.
There's Leon and there's Tina.
You gotta turn the volume up so they can hear it.
All right, I'll play it again. Hold on.
Full screen, you conky.
One jerk at a time here.
I'm gonna step away. I'll be right back.
Okay. I got to restart the clip now. Going to cook all of our food tonight. He took good care of us, got it all wrapped up, got everything right. Yeah, he's great.
This is Jacksonville, Florida. My name is Tina. The GM here name is Mrs. Tasha, and the district manager is Mrs. Latanya. We here are representing them to let them know that you guys keep coming back to Burger King because we're going to give you good, hot, fresh food.
That's right.
This is Leon, one of my favorite cooks, one of my best cooks.
My favorite tonight.
He did everything he was supposed to do, and we gave out. We massed this award. This was like almost a $200 order.
Not to mention their drive-thru was backed up around the building.
And my drive-thru was backed up, and we still maintained and kept customers with 4 people.
4 people.
So Come on out here.
Yeah,
Come on
come
to
see him. I'm
Jacksonville,
telling you,
Florida, and
you
come
gotta
see
come
us.
see him. If you're coming through Jacksonville anytime, you come and see them. Thank you, Mr. Leon. Thank you, Miss Tina. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
So there they are. The infamous Jacksonville Burger King, folks.
Yes, sir.
And they, like I said, they did a good job taking care of us, all things considered. There
Yep.
we go. When I look at it and I think, okay, by the time we got there, it had to have been 10 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that.
You know. And to be truthful, when we stopped at that truck stop
Mm-hmm.
that had the one bathroom that, anyway, I grabbed enough supplies where I'd have been fine until tomorrow or whatever. I didn't plan on stopping to eat dinner that night.
Right.
I didn't plan, but again, I wasn't driving.
Who was
No, but we
driving?
got to take care of the kids.
Well, right, and they had to eat and everything, and I get that. You got to remember is it's also been 10 plus years since I've driven with kids that age where I needed to be able to stop on their schedule.
I didn't think about it, but we picked them up from school. Went that long. That's like almost 10 hours they didn't since they ate. I was
It was like 7 hours, yeah. Or no, because they ate like 11, 12, yeah. So it was probably 9, 10 hours. You're probably right.
I was like, yeah, they need to eat.
Yeah.
I know snacks are good, but
right, but they only cut. See, I don't care. I nibble on bits and pieces all day long. When we went to that Burger King, I ordered a Whopper, and that's all I wanted.
Right.
I didn't need nothing else. And but that's me, and I forget because my youngest is 26. I kind of forget what it's like to travel with children.
You mean
So
Brad?
no, because mine's still my child. She's just an adult,
Right, mine are BRATZ.
But I'm just not accustomed to that. And again, if I'd have had my way about it, or when I just traveled alone, I drove till I wanted to stop and did what I wanted to do. We have to do what the group needs to do, especially the children. When they need to eat, it's time to eat. When they need to stop and use the bathroom, it's time to use the bathroom.
Right.
Sometimes it works out good. That part of the trip, it did not, between that truck stop and that Burger King.
Man, we picked the places. We picked places, didn't we? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It literally, Nicole says, we're on the freeway going near Jacksonville, and she's like, we got to get these kids fed. Okay. Where do you want to stop? Anywhere. Okay. Tim pulls off. Look, there's a Wendy's. All right, fine, we'll go there. Closed. Okay, well, let's go to Burger King. All right, it's right around the corner there. Okay. And that's where we ended up. And then an hour later, we finally got back on the road again, or whatever it was. Crazy.
Yeah, but the truck stop just to use the bathroom. We didn't even get gas. We were there for probably 30 minutes.
One bathroom.
Maybe longer.
Used to have a shower in it, not so much anymore, but it had a nice tub on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shower, but a tub on the floor.
Yeah.
You didn't, like, if you have to sit down in that toilet, you don't sit, you don't touch, you don't.
You hovered.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Christy on that one.
That'd be a hoverboard.
Like, oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I don't even think I want to go in there. But
I personally just used the parking lot.
Yeah.
By the truck.
Worked out for you, right?
Probably a lot quicker than it did y'all.
Considering they had like 15 people standing in line in there.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Well, they were remodeling their normal bathrooms, so I give them that much.
Right.
That one probably doesn't normally get used anymore. Still. What are you going to do?
That's going to be a pumpkin is what I'm going to do.
But yeah, as far as picking out one moment, I can't really pick out one best moment.
No.
Or one bad moment.
No.
The bad moment was when y'all pulled out the driveway.
Yeah, that part was not easy to do either.
But I knew it had to happen, and I know it
Oh, sure.
won't be the last time I see y'all. So,
But if I can help it, it won't.
um, but it was
Things go right. If things go right this weekend, I might be down there another month.
okay.
We'll see. Of course, if that realtor goes over right, I might be down there next week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, that wasn't bad. That was funny. Especially, it was funny when the guy started stuttering. Whenever I said, "Why are you talking to my wife?"
No. Yeah.
Did that,
Dude.
that. You started talking like Porky the Pig.
Blip, 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 blip. That's all, folks.
I know that dude had problems and he was fighting his demons and he wasn't in a good spot. And I get it. I understand that. But if you want help out of that good spot, then harassing other people is not going to improve anything.
Well, I feel like the people that was in the car parked beside us was harassing him,
Well, that's what he said.
which is exactly why I went out there and talked to them too and asked them to leave him alone.
Right. Well, and that's not knowing, of course, that there was that past history that she mentioned.
Right, but even so, past history or not, why are you sitting there harassing him?
Right. They don't.
You're
He
in a
don't need.
vehicle. Yeah, you're in a vehicle. Proceed.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if he came over to them and started something and then they continued it, maybe not. But if you're there in your car and he's over here minding his own business, leave him alone.
Right. Yeah. Well, they had to drive up to him because he had no vehicle.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
They
let's
obviously came to him to pick on him.
Which is weird because they were older folk.
I guess my way to look at it is this. If they come up to the gas station to do whatever they're going to do, buy something, get gas, whatever, and he's there, and if she gets out of the car, let's say, and starts saying something to him while he's over here minding his own business, then they're in the wrong. I agree with you. However, it's possible that they pull up minding their own business. He sees them and comes over and says, "Why did you kick me out your house? Or why did you take my money? Or why did whatever?" He could have
Yeah.
started it. He could have started it. Not saying he
Right.
did, but he could have. And then in that situation, in my opinion, she would have every right to stand there and say, "Well, this, that, and the other thing."
Right.
Did they drive up and immediately start picking on him, or did he start it and they continued it? Or did they drive up there knowing he was there or not?
Right.
I
But
don't-
regardless, he wasn't going to talk to Nicole much.
No. And there again, if he would have just coincidentally been going in the door at the same time as her, fine.
Right.
But the fact that he did this, not so much.
Right.
That ain't gonna happen.
Well, we shortened that part.
You turn it from an infomercial to a 15-second or less.
Yes, sir.
That's all right. Well, then the people in the store, they're all like, "Well, we were gonna call it." Go ahead, call the cops. We can outrun them. I can promise you won't catch him. I guarantee it. The way you know that place, even the local boys didn't stand a chance, especially in my truck. You notice when you were doing what you were doing on the freeway that thing just sings. It don't bother it at all, man.
Oh yeah.
It's just warming up, even going the way we did.
Except for whenever the truck wanted to come over in our lap.
Well, that's a little different story, but that wasn't his fault either. So
No.
I just about got plowed into today. I was coming from the mall area, going downtown to go get Danielle from work, and there was a larger truck, no trailer, just a larger type truck, like a straight truck or whatever. I don't remember exactly what kind, maybe even a dump truck. Anyway, he was behind me. And the traffic decided, the car in the front, the green
You got
light.
robbed,
Yeah. Who got robbed?
Douglas? Did you just fill your tank up and got robbed by the president? I mean, the gas companies?
Nicole, why are you saying wake up? I've been awake the whole time.
Anyway, so this the traffic, the light turns green and the traffic starts to go. So we start to go, but we're coming in kind of late. And then the traffic in the front decided to just stop abruptly. And we're still going like 35, 40 mile an hour coming down the hill. And next thing you know, everybody in front of us, heavy brake lights. I hammered my brakes hard, but I stopped. But the dude behind me in that truck, the air brakes come on, and he smoked my truck smelled like burnt rubber for like 5 minutes because it all blew right in through my ventilation system. I thought he was going to make me into a hood ornament.
Did you gas your air up yet?
No. It's 35 degrees. I got time.
I'm turning into a pumpkin, I know.
Yeah, me too. Well, don't worry, I still got a pumpkin right there. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's not a pumpkin.
That's a pumpkin.
Yep, that's a pumpkin.
That's Jackie Lantern.
So is that a pumpkin or is it a pumpkin?
Yeah.
I don't know which is it down there in the south.
It depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to me, it's a pumpkin.
A pumpkin?
Yep.
It's Jackie Lantern.
A jack-o'-lantern? That's better.
I said Jackie Lantern.
Just like some people call the rear end of a vehicle a pumpkin gear. It's not. Yep. It's a hog head.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we always called it, was a hog head.
I've heard that before. And I'm from the north up here. Not as far north as... Oops.
Only hog head I ever know about is one that's got an apple in it.
Cross my arms. That's how I point. Now I got it figured out. It took me till today to say, hey, okay. I always... Look at that. They're all saying I'm falling asleep. What the heck?
It never seems to get any easier to try to figure out which way you're supposed to point.
No, I got to stick my finger up there.
You got to try doing it without looking at the
ear.
You got to go opposite.
Yeah,
opposite.
But I gotta do it like this. go like this or like this. Or,
yeah, you gotta go that way. There you go.
Right, but I gotta do it looking the other way. Because by the time it comes up on there, I'll never know where the heck I'm going.
I could have been dozing off. Never know. I shall not lie. You never know.
Just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, you guys will have to type in the chat if he does that in the future, because then I can come over and go, wake up, Jim. All right, we'll get out of here. Guys, Mickey's got a whole new schedule of stuff going on. I know one of them is at 5 o'clock on Friday. That's going to be an auction. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
That'll be great. Had one this morning. The turnout improved as the time went on. I thought it was pretty good. Unfortunately, I got called away again as usual, but I got to be there for part of it, and it was good. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, our new schedule, though, is Sunday night at 9. We're just going to do a chat, a talk, a chat, whatever.
Yep.
Wednesday mornings, 11 a.m. until we're finished with an auction. Sunday at 5 p.m. an auction.
Friday. You said Sunday.
Oh, Friday, Sunday. 5 p.m. an auction. Sorry.
And what's happening the other days?
Yeah, I've been corrected 7 times now.
Don't worry, gang. It'll all fall into place like it's supposed to.
You just keep an eye on the storage BRATZ channel. You'll see when the little light lights up and be like on air.
You'll know when the bell notification comes in handy all of a sudden.
Like WKRPC or whatever.
WKRPC.
WKRT in Cincinnati, man.
WKRT.
Yep.
P.
Okay.
I
got y'all all mixed up.
I know what he's doing there. I got it.
All right.
You're also going to see my live tomorrow night. We're going to be doing our live trading. Pokemon and other things if you want to do that. Monday nights, Christy and Tim got AT Treasures, auction, talking, and all the fun that they do. Next week, who's got our show here, guys?
We do.
Christy and Tim got it. So we'll be on KT Treasures next week.
You're on Crim and Tisty.
Crim and Tisty's show. That's right. Yeah. Crim and Tisty's channel. That was also a very good moment. It really was.
Hey, never know. Maybe I'll bring a guest with me.
Sure, why not? More is better, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I look forward to it. Lead us home, brother.
Brother Mickey?
Not today.
Really?
No,
We got one out of them the last 2 weeks. That was pretty good.
that was only for y'all.
I feel honored. I really do. All right. Since Tim's already asleep, I guess I'll have to do it.
That's right, Mr. Beck. Be there, be square. That's right.
Be there, be square. Gotcha.
I'm going to tip to be square. Anyway. Put this
Tell them good night real quick before Mr. Troy starts praying.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, Mish. Well, if it is your custom, we do ask that you join us in a moment of prayer as we end our show like we do. Almighty and gracious God, we want to thank you once again for our safe trip home from our brother Mickey's, our sister Nicole's, and all the great kids they had. We had a wonderful time down there. We hope you give us the strength to continue with doing what we're doing and to make another trip down there to spend time with them once again. We want to thank you for the opportunity we had tonight to be together with all of our great family and friends here on the channels. And we also ask that you continue to allow us that great freedom. And as we always do, we want to have you watch over our military men and women as they continue to watch out for our freedom as well, so we can continue to do the things that we do and we love. And please take your healing hands and put those on those that need them, help them to recover from their ailments, their injuries, their surgeries. And a special one tonight that we won't mention the name, but you know who it is. We ask that your healing touch and guiding hands of the doctors and people involved make it as quick and easily and as painless as possible so we can have that person back in our lives every day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Guys, thanks again for having such a great time tonight. We appreciate y'all. Sorry, I had to look at my screen to click on that. Thank you very much. Love all of you for taking the time out of your day to join us here. Check out all the other videos, all the other channels, and all the other things that are going on in the community because there's a lot to do, and you're never going to be bored seeing what you see. Take care, everyone. Thanks again.
Love y'all.